Welcome to today's video. I am Moonus and today we're going to have a look at the Unity Recorder package. It lets you record your objects into animation clips, record the gameplay of your game, or why not record a 360 video of your 3D game. To find the recorder package, we have to open the package manager in Windows Package Manager. Make sure it sets a Unity registry in the drop-down list and scroll down to R where we can find the recorder package. I have already installed it to save us some time. To open the recorder window, we go to Window, General, and here we can see the Recorder tab. You have two options, the recorder window, where we will do all the work, and the quick recording, that starts the latest setting that you had on your recorder, so open up the recorder window. In here we are presented with three different areas. First is the top part, which has general settings. There are several recording modes depending on how you want to record. I usually record with manual, which requires you to hit start recording to record your video. You can set to record a single frame if you want, or between a certain frame interval or a time interval. Next up is the playback rate, that you can set to constant or variable. I keep it at constant frame rate to get a smooth gameplay. I like to set it to target FPS of 60. Next part is the left area. Here you can add 4 different types of recordings. Animation clip and movie are the two I will focus on in this video, but you can also record an image sequence. It's like a movie except it's a series of images instead of a single movie. Audio is just a recording of the audio. I'm going to start with movie. In movie, you will record gameplay straight out to a movie. Source here is the source you want to record from. Game view is the game view in Unity and exactly as it's shown there. Target camera is a selected camera where you can record from only that camera. You can select which camera you would like to choose. As with game view, you can set the output resolution. 360 view can render a 360 movie like those you might have seen on YouTube where you can rotate the camera while the movie is playing. Here you can select the camera to render from. And then you also have the render texture asset. That records the render texture to a video, and then you have the texture sampling where you can record a super sample video from a selected camera. I will use the game view since that is the easiest to show. In the output format we can select the encoder. I'm going to use the Unity media encoder as it works nicely for what I usually do. You can select the codec, the quality, and if you want to include audio as well. For the output file we have a few settings. The file name has a lot of wildcards. Recorder is the name of the current recorder on your left. Take is the take number set below. There's also a few more self-explanatory options in there. In the path down below you can see how the file name makes it look. If you hit start recording, it will launch the game and start recording from the first frame. I prepared a small demo to just walk around with a sprite to show how it works. So I am just walking around a little. I can stop the recording by pressing the stop recording button or just exit play mode. If you open up the video we just created, we can see that it recorded exactly what was in the game view. After the first recording, we can see that the take have now changed in the recorder view to show take 2. Now I will show you the animation clip. For an animation clip we need to record a game object. I'm going to record my player moving around. You can select which components should be recorded, and if you want to record the hierarchy changes in the scene. Clamp tangents means if you want the key tangents in your animation clip to be set to clamped auto. Disabling it sets the tangents to legacy auto. Output options are pretty much the same as before, so I'm going to record a little video of me walking in a square. Hit start recording and record it. After stopping the recording we can find animation in a folder over here. We can preview it by dragging the player animation in there. Seems like it's copying exactly what we did. I have already prepared an animator for the player beforehand. I open it and drag the animation clip in there to have it as the default clip. I am also going to set it to loop so we can see that it keeps moving around. Let's hit play and see if it works. The player is moving exactly like we did. If we open up the animation in the animator we can see how the animation looks. Make sure to have the clip selected in your project window. You can also play animation clips in edit mode, so I'm going to exit play mode and show how that works. You just have to drag the bar here, but I noticed I do not have my player object selected. I'm going to select the player object and then we can see the proper animation play in the scene view. That's briefly how the recorder works. The video from the start is from my game using Cinemachine and the recorder.